What's going on, muscle monsters? Alain Gonzalez here, and in this video I want to give you 4 very simple strategies that you can use right away in order to fit more calories into your day. Alright, as naturally skinny guys, oftentimes we find it hard to eat enough to actually gain weight and build muscle, and so that's why I want to give you the strategies that I used to finally get over that hurdle. Alright, but first and foremost, I want to let you know that my book, Bulk Up Fast, is available. I still do have some copies that I'm giving away for free. So if you'd like to get yours before they're gone, pause this video, go to the link in the description, tell me where to send it, and all you have to do is cover the shipping. The book has already been paid for. Alright? So, without further ado, let's jump right in. Tip number 1. Increase your feeding window. All right, if you've ever heard of intermittent fasting, it's basically one of the best strategies you can use to limit your intake if your goal is fat loss. So it only makes sense that if the goal is to gain weight and build muscle, meaning you have to eat more calories, then you should be increasing that feeding window. And you can do this by either eating breakfast every morning or by getting up earlier. So say for example, you're getting up at 11 a.m., you have X amount of hours in the day where you can actually consume calories. If you got up 2 hours earlier, started eating then, you're naturally increasing that feeding window and thus making it easier to fit more calories into that time frame. Again, just to put it simply, it's going to be a lot easier to consume 3,000 calories over the course of 15 hours than it would over the course of 10 hours. Now, if you're someone who is already getting up early, but you're just not having breakfast, what I would recommend, and I talked about this in a previous video, is just to get accustomed to having something upon rising. So maybe a protein shake in the morning, and then over the course of a few days, you're going to start realizing that you're actually hungry when you wake up, and this is going to make it easier for you to have that extra 2, 3, 4, or even 500 calories in the day that'll help you achieve your calorie goals. Tip number 2, increase meal frequency. This is very similar to number 1, but rather than focusing on the amount of time that you are awake and eating, we're going to focus on the number of meals we're consuming. So right now, you're probably eating an inconsistent number of meals. And this is what I mean is, maybe one day you're having 2 meals, another day you're having 4, and because your meal schedule is inconsistent, so is your appetite. So first and foremost, you want to train your appetite by having your meals scheduled. And what you're going to find is that whether it's 4 or 6 meals or 2 or 3 or whatever the case, you're going to be hungry at those times when you get accustomed to eating at those times. That's going to make it easier for you to say go from 4 meals a day to 6 meals a day, which ultimately makes it easier to consume all the calories that you need, because it's simply easier to have 3,000 calories in 6 meals than it will be in 4 meals. Now, this isn't true for everyone, but if you're someone who is finding it that you're only eating 2 or 3 times a day, well, increasing your meal frequency to 4 to 5 times a day will more than likely be enough to put you in that necessary caloric surplus. Tip number 3, homemade weight gain shakes. Now, I have a bunch of recipes on the channel, and I'll link them in the description. But we have research that shows that liquid nutrition or even semi-solid nutrition is less satiating than solid foods. So if we were to eat a banana, for example, it would keep us fuller for a longer period of time than if we were to, say, blend that banana up and drink it. And so this is why I recommend homemade weight gain shakes. Take some peanut butter, a banana, some oatmeal, some protein, and milk, blend it up, kick back 600 to 800 calories, and you're not going to be full for a prolonged period of time. Sure, you'll be full for a little while, but nowhere near as full as if you had eaten those same 600 to 800 calories in solid food. So you want to add one of these homemade weight gain shakes per day. And again, if you want some recipes, I'll link some down below. And then tip number 4, eat first, drink last. Okay? Drinking water with your meals has been shown to increase satiety. All right? And so this makes sense for someone who's trying to lose weight, because then it's easier for them to eat less food. But if our goal is to gain weight, right, then we want to be able to eat as much as possible. And if we don't drink water with our meals, it's going to be easier to eat more calories in a sitting. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you found that helpful. If you did, click the like button below. Do not forget, my book, Bulk Up Fast, is still free. All you have to do is cover the shipping. So click the link in the description, go there, tell me where to send it, and it'll be shipped to your front door. Again, don't forget to subscribe, and I will talk to you in the next one. Peace.